And welcome to the greenhouse for Huron and Pioneer women's basketball. I'm Pete Poyle along with Nick Wisniewski, and we'll be giving you all the play-by-play action as Huron wins the opening tip. And a three-pointer from the top of the arc is good. And Huron draws first blood, and that's Golaidi with the three for Huron. A near steal by Huron. Fischera to Fischera. And tipped out of bounds. That's going to stay Pioneer basketball. How you doing tonight, Nick?
Great, Pete. Great. Really excited to be here for this crosstown rivalry. Always exciting hoops action.
Well, Jenny Fischera to Lizzie Fischera, now down low. Looking for Worthing, and traveling is the call. Turnover to be Huron ball. King will bring it up the floor for the River Rats. Now Robinson to Williams, back to Robinson down in the paint. She loses the handle, and it's picked off by Lizzie Fischera. Now she'll dish it off to Worthing. Good defensive play by the River Rats. Finally, the Pioneers get it over the timeline. Now Jenny Fischera will back it out and set up the Pioneers offense. Now Fischera on the drive and the scoop and score.
On her basket, number 20, Jenny Fischera.
Now Williams with the three-pointer, off the mark. Picked up off the floor by Robinson, and her putback is no good, but she draws the foul.
And early on, Pete, we're seeing some full court pressure by the River Rats. Just always fun to see, always interesting to watch a team like that.
First free throw is off the mark.
You know, it isn't off the mark, though, are those shoes. Look at those things. Amazing.
Blinding. In and out and back in again on the second one. What do you call that, Nick? Kind of a lime green?
Yeah, that's a highlighter yellow, maybe.
Now a steal by Huron, and a layup by Bianca Williams is good. Now 2 minutes into the first quarter, Huron with the 4-point lead, 6-2. Our pressing defense is paying dividends here early, forcing Pioneer into some early turnovers. Fischera got picked by her own player, Kugel. Steal by Williams, and the layup is good. Another near steal by Huron. It's out of bounds. It'll stay Pioneer ball. Here's a look at that steal by Williams and the drive and the layup.
Williams been the beneficiary of 2 easy buckets due to that press so far.
Now Worthing with the crossover. She puts the jumper up. Off the rim, no good. And it's off of Kugel, out of bounds, so it'll be Huron ball. Golaidi over to Robinson, back out top. Over to King. Now down low with the shot. Over the rim, no good. Rebounded by Robinson, but she's out of bounds. Pioneer ball.
Nice ball movement by the River Rats so far early on, though. They're playing tough on defense and moving the ball around. They're trying to work their conditioning into this game as much as possible here.
Over the timeline come the Pioneers. Jenny Fischera, spin move. Tries to put the shot up. Out of bounds off a Huron player. Gets it into Worthing. She puts the jump shot up, and it's good. Cross court pass to Robinson. She drives the lane, tries to dish it off.
Now over here on number 13, Cameron Glenn.
Can't get it to Garner. Yeah, it's out of bounds.
Nice job penetrating that zone, though, early on, and then right back to the press for the Riverettes.
All that time they break it. A 5-second violation on Pioneer, forcing another turnover. Huron back on offense. Back out top to Gallaty. She'll drive the lane, try and dish it off. And Pioneer doing a good job blocking those passing lanes. Here's a steal by Fischera and the drive, and she misses the layup. Got a little bit too deep on that one. And the bounce pass out of bounds. It'll be Pioneer basketball.
Bianca Williams in transition there off that one, though. Took advantage, went right to the rack, tried to give it up last second, just didn't work out for him.
And great steal by Jenny Fisher on the other end. She just got a little too deep and couldn't get the shot down. Now Huron pressing once again. They've got Fisher and Worthing caught in the corner. And a steal. That's going to be a timeout called by Pioneer. Oh, head coach Krista Westfield, I think, wants to talk to her team about trying to do a better job breaking that press.
Absolutely. I mean, what Huron's doing to a T right now at this point is their zone press. They're getting their one really quick person on the point. That seems to be Bianca Williams for the most part, pushing the ball one way or the other and trying to get that trap as low as possible. Then you've got your two high players around mid-court to make sure that no long passes happen. And so far, they've really taken advantage of this.
3:33 remaining in the first quarter. Huron leading 8-4. Hope you're enjoying all the action here on City TV Sports. Old Pioneer will try one more time. Trying to pick the defensive player. Worthing is unable to shake it. Now she gets the pass down court to Fischera, trying to get Kugel underneath, and does, and Kugel with the layup, and that's the way to break the press.
Expertly broken, some crisscrossing passes. Nothing too long, nothing too crazy.
Just like that, back down the floor. Williams with the shot was blocked. She got it back. And Huron will reset their offense. Cross-court pass. And another steal by Fischera. And she misses the bunny again. You're just getting a little bit too deep, waiting a fraction of a second too long to get that shot off. Now a three-pointer on the way from Huron, and it's good. Peyton Sims with the three-pointer. And Huron will forge out to a 5-point lead. Now Fischera on the drive. She'll pass it off to Kugel. It's blocked. And Fischera on the end line. It'll be Huron basketball.
See that three again.
It's her feet set, squares up. Just like magic in there, ain't nothing but net.
That's right. Peyton Sims being a sophomore, I'm pretty sure she'd probably not understand that reference.
No, probably. I was thinking the same thing. That commercial was probably before she was born.
Strong chance, strong chance. We might have to keep it a little fresher here.
I'm not sure I can. Well, we'll see. Oh, zone defense employed by Pioneer. Now Threw the ball inside. There's a scramble for the ball on the floor. And Huron gets it back. Now Sims with another three-pointer on the way. It's off the rim, no good. Rebounded by Ward. And another steal by Pioneer, this time by Worthing getting in the passing lane. So another effective way to break the press, Nick, is to not have them employ it by making steals. They can't get set up.
Outstanding call. Maybe that's what Pioneer's coach was talking to them about in their huddle there on that break.
Good rebounding will take care of a press too. Ball handed off to Worthing. She loses the handle. Tie up. On the jump ball possession, he goes over to the River Rats.
Saw number 3, Ashena King, getting in the middle of things there for the point guard. Not afraid to get into the paint there and scrap with some of the bigger players. Like that.
Now back out top to King for 3. Off the mark. Rebounded by Smith. Back out top to King. Down, trying to get it down low to Sims, and it's tipped out of bounds by Pioneer.
And to me, I could be wrong, but it really looks like Pioneer's new strategy is this zone defense, keep their big players down low, and if Huron wants to shoot and jack up threes, go for it.
Under a minute to play in the first quarter. Another three-pointer on the way, off the mark. Rebounded by Jenny Fischera. She'll bring it up the floor. And as you can see, you bake the rebound. Team can't get set in a press. Well, it makes it much easier to bring the ball up the floor. Now, Fischera forced out of bounds again, steps on the end line. Another easy turnover for Huron. Back out top to King. Over in the corner. Driving the baseline. Shot is up, no good. Rebounded by Kugel. Now quickly Worthing up to Fischera. 5 seconds left. Worthing doesn't seem to be aware of the clock as the clock expires. And the shot is no good. After 1 quarter of play, it's Huron 11 and Pioneer 6. And we'll be back with after a quick break here on City TV Sports.
In residential areas surrounding the University of Michigan, it's commonplace to see upholstered furniture on porches. So I'd like to talk to you about the dangers of combustibles on porches. To sustain a fire, you need 3 things. Fuel, anything combustible or flammable. Heat, an ignition source. And oxygen. For a fire to ignite and continue to burn, all 3 elements must be present. Porches do not have early warning devices like smoke detectors. And with a fuel source like old sofas, chairs, and trash storage, this is a recipe for danger. Heat will radiate to the upholstered furniture, causing a rapid buildup of heat and gases. Fire needs oxygen to burn, and it will travel toward the nearest oxygen source. Fire can spread quickly, blowing out windows and spreading into a house. With a ready supply of oxygen, fire is allowed to burn freely. As long as a free-burning fire has fuel, it will double in size every 45 seconds. This fire burned rapidly, but upholstered furniture outdoors is even more susceptible to fire due to weathering, giving it the potential to spread at an alarming rate. Heat and smoke will rise to the highest point and then begin to spread outward to the ceiling of a room or up the stairs to the second floor, causing a chimney effect. At ceiling level, temperatures in a fire can reach up to 1,400 degrees Fahrenheit. At this level, temperatures are around 800 degrees. That's why it's important to stay low. The first priority of the Ann Arbor Fire Department is the safety of all its citizens. So don't keep anything on the porch that can give a fire the fuel it needs to grow.
Battalion 2 to dispatch. Fire's under control. Everyone's out safe.
And second quarter underway here at the greenhouse. Pioneer and Huron. Huron with the 11-6 lead after 1 quarter of play. Pioneer will start the possession in the second quarter. And Pioneer in that first quarter missing a lot of opportunities. Too many easy turnovers, and you see another one right there, Nick.
Yeah, you're right on that, Pete. Pioneer did have some turnovers. A lot of them caused by Huron's quick defense, quick hands, quick feet, and obviously their full court press. But they've missed some opportunities so far. But 11-6, not a big deal at this point.
I'll pass into the paint to Robinson, back out to King. Now over to Williams. Sims with it. Check out, that's Garner down low, and she's called for the traveling. Moved her pivot foot. And Pioneer called for the violation, didn't get the ball over in time, over the timeline. And another turnover.
And you saw some great communication with the Pioneer girls trying to break that press, but once again, just great conditioning, great movement from the River Rats.
There's a three-pointer by King on the way. That misses everything. Picked off by Worthing. She'll hand it off to Jenny Fischera, who brings it up quickly up the floor. There's a shot up. No good. Off the Huron player and out of bounds. It'll stay Pioneer ball.
Once again, you see senior Ashana King right down low looking for rebounds, right amongst the Giants.
I'll throw it into Ball. She'll dribble it out, back out top of the key. That's over and back. Another easy turnover. Pioneer just giving the ball away early on here in this game.
Yeah, Pioneer's coaches have got to be a little bit frustrated. They've squandered some big opportunities here so far in this first half. They don't need to be down by 5 points at this point in the game.
Now cross court to Robinson. Quick drive, tries to get the ball down low. And out of bounds once again.
Little contact down there by the block, but not enough to warrant a foul apparently.
Oh, Huron employing the press once again, and Pioneer needs to move a little bit more quickly. Try and force the River Rats into some fouls. And that pass off of Cool and out of bounds, and another turnover. Here's Robinson's entry pass on the replay.
You can see Brianna Worthing get in there a little bit. Just enough to disrupt the play. That's what you're supposed to be doing when you're down low like that.
Williams to get to DeGollaty, back out to King. Now down low once again underneath the basket. Back out top. Now Williams with a deep three. That's off the rim, no good. And Robinson out of bounds. Seen a lot of those calls in this game already, probably 3 for Pioneer and a couple for Huron.
Yeah, losing track of that baseline, you really don't see that all that often, but you're right, it has happened more than once around down here. Unfortunate turn of events for Mike Robbins there, off a great rebound. Just took a couple dribbles, touched the baseline.
Three-pointer on the way, off the rim, no good. Rebounded by Worthing. Should get it to Fischera. And she's trapped in the corner. And she gets it to Worthing. And the shot is blocked. And a breakaway down low to Williams, off the rim, no good. Picked up by Worthing. Back down the floor, near steal. Now Judge loses the handle. It's tipped out of bounds by Huron, so Pioneer will keep it.
The proverbial breakneck pace there for about 40 seconds, just back and forth, back and forth. Some of these girls have got to be getting a little bit gassed, especially for Huron, because they've got a majority of their starters still in.
Now entry pass into Lizzie Fischera, jump ball situation.
Jump ball possession Huron.
3 minutes into the second quarter, Nick, and we have not had any scoring as of yet in the second quarter.
But plenty of opportunities. Again, a lot of back and forth, a lot of balls going up and down the court, and just nothing went in yet.
And that bounce pass off of Fischera.
Trying to get that entry pass slashing into the key there, but no go. So far, Pioneer's done a great job of maintaining their own presence. Their big body is right there in the paint.
Well, Pioneer sticking with that zone defense. And here's a three-pointer on the way, and it's good. Peyton Sims with the three-pointer.
Three-pointer number 31, Peyton Sims.
It's their second three-pointer of the evening.
Now Pioneer trying to use some picks to get it over the timeline. There's a look at that three-pointer on the replay, and great shot.
Great shot. Great shot. Sims showing that she has depth from all over beyond the arc.
Worthing to Jenny Fischera. Back out to Lizzie Fischera.
And you see Huron's defense, stark contrast from Pioneer's zone. I mean, they've got their girls all right out man-to-man. Not giving any inch, not giving any quarter on defense here.
An entry pass stolen by Hardy. Nearly walked with it. Entry pass to Williams. She loses the handle. Ball on the floor. Picked up by Lizzie Fischera. And Jenny Fischera called for traveling.
Number 13, Caroline Glenn. Also at number 3, Ajane King.
Ajane King back in at the point.
Now Huron looking for cutters to get the entry pass with that zone defense that Pioneer's employing. Now getting it into the paint to Gallaty. And she looked like she was going to pass it when she probably should have shot the ball, and it's stolen by Pioneer. Now back out top to Jenny Fischera. Looks like he was going to go for the three ball. Held back. Now pass into Kugel. And we're going to get a whistle on Huron.
Huron about 31, Peyton Sims, their first personal second team foul. Back at the that's number 23, Alexis Garner.
Nice see Captain Alexis Garner coming in.
Jumper by Lizzie Fischera off the mark. Rebounded by her sister, and she puts it back and in. Well, finally, Pioneer getting on the scoreboard here in the second quarter. 2.5 minutes to play.
Paint points for the point guard there. You always like to see that in a basketball game. You see that shot just a little bit off the mark. Fischera grabs it, little fake, little turn, right in the way you're supposed to do. And
nice work on the slow-mo replay there. Inbound pass stolen by Jenny Fischera. A jumper by Worthing off the rim, no good. And foul is going to be called on Pioneer.
That's her first team second. Now we're press number 21, Kira Smith.
Now foul on Fischera. He's going to call for the reach-in. It's a travel, excuse me. Turnover for Pioneer.
So some aggressive D by Pioneer paying off, getting here on a little bit of their own medicine there.
Worthing gets it to Lizzie Fischera. Back to Worthing out top. Now entry pass to Kugel. She handles it, puts it back up, and it's off the rim, no good. Going to send Kugel to the line.
31, Peyton Sims for second personal, third team out.
First one is off the front of the rim in the backboard and down.
Kugel wastes no time at the line there.
And the next one is good.
And that's what you want from your center, to get the ball down low, maybe get some fouls.
Another steal by Fischera. The layup is no good. Rebounded by Huron. Up and down the floor they go. And the shot is good.
Very nice fake by Alexis Garner.
Oh, 6-point lead for Huron here, 16-10. Approaching 1 minute to play in the half. A shot by Worthing off the mark. And a three-pointer on the way from Huron. Rebounded by Kugel. I'll finally get it to Jenny Fischera. Nearly lose the handle. Bounce pass. Entry into Kugel. And it's off of Pioneer and out of bounds.
Let's take a look at that last Huron bucket there. Again, great fake by Alexis Garner to get one of the Pioneer players off her feet, then just set it right up after that.
.30 seconds to play in the half. King will bring it slowly up the floor. Now over to Glenn. And Huron will go for the last shot of the half. Now King will make a drive. Blocked by Kugel. And that pass is intercepted, and that'll do it for the half. As we head to the half, we'll be back after halftime. Huron 16 and Pioneer 10 here on City TV Sports.
PEG TV. Public, education, and government television programs reflect the specific interests and diversity of local communities. You've probably watched it without really knowing what it is or how it benefits you directly. Each community has its own personality, its own style, its own priorities, its own obstacles and needs. And one thing each community has in common is not just the need for its own voice, but access to the means to express it. PEG TV provides that. PEG TV channels are non-commercial and combined nationally deliver more original, locally made shows than all commercial television stations combined. PEG TV delivers entertaining, informational programs for everyone: seniors, youth, parents, educators, consumers, and in some areas delivers multilingual programming for ethnic communities. PEG TV also provides vital election coverage, public safety, and emergency information specific to where you live. Standard programming often includes council and commission meetings, public service announcements, and informational bulletin boards. Special interest programming often includes local festivals, parades, concerts, talk shows, magazine-style shows, and other programs unique to your village, your township, your city, and your neighborhood, which are often overlooked by commercial media programming. In many communities, PEG TV provides the only coverage of local government. Without PEG, it can be difficult for citizens to stay informed about local government issues and events. Your community has a voice, and that voice is speaking to your subdivision, your streets, your senior citizens, your property, and your family's safety, and it's speaking to you. Please learn more about this valuable resource. Tune in to your local PEG channels, then give the following websites a visit. Remember, we are your voice, PEG TV, Public Education and Government Television. Your voice, your community, your PEG.
We're back with third quarter action here on City TV Sports, just about to get underway. Huron with the 16-10 lead. And there's a shot for three from Jenny Fisher. It's off the mark. Pulled down by Bianca Williams. She'll hand it to Gallaty, back to Williams. Now Robinson with the entry pass to King. The layup is no good. And it's out of bounds. Pioneer ball.
I don't want to harp on the same subject from that first half, but once again, point guard number 3, Ashena King, down low, taking her shots, getting in there with the big girls. That's fun.
And a steal by Huron. Now Pioneer sticking with that zone defense. Trying to keep the River Rats out of the paint. There's a long three-pointer by Williams. Off the rim, no good. Offensive rebound pulled away by Gallaty, but they're going to call jump ball possession. And Huron will keep it on the alternating possession. Now back out to King, top of the key. And there's a pass down low, and the layup is good by Garner. There's a three-pointer from Fischera on the way, and it's through. Pioneer still lurking, only down 5. 6.5 to play in the third. Another down low pass to Garner, and that pass is out of bounds. King was moving. Robinson did not expect that. And an easy turnover.
And it sure looks like Huron might have found a chink in the armor of that 2-3 zone by cutting into the paint and then looking for somebody down low right on the block. We'll see if they keep trying to exploit that.
That pass tipped out of bounds. It'll stay Pioneer possession. Fischera will drive. Stop there on the baseline. She'll bring him back out top of the key. Pass out of bounds. Another turnover. Barrett ball. King will hand it off to Gallaty, trying to get down in the paint to Garner, and a whistle is called. Worthing will pick up the foul for Pioneer. Williams will inbound underneath the basket. Now King gets it over to Robinson. Again, trying to get it into the paint. And Worthing there in the passing lane to intercept. Good steal for Pioneer. Worthing all the way, coast to coast, and puts it up and in.
That running floater there, nice, right across the free throw line.
Gallaty for 3, off the rim, no good. Rebounded by Lizzie Fischera. Stolen by Bianca Williams, and Worthing called for the reach-in. Here's Worthing going coast to coast, throwing up the floater. And you're going to watch those telegraph passes. Pioneer coming up with some steals in the first half. Nearly came up with one there.
And again, their 2-3 zone is forcing almost exclusive perimeter passing by the River Rats, so it's easy to see those passes coming.
Now Gallaty from the elbow, in and out, no good. Rebounded by Kugel. And Pioneer get over the timeline. Fischera loses the handle, knocked away. Long down court pass from Williams to Gallaty. She'll put it back to Williams. And Williams is going to be called for traveling.
She tried to split those two defenders there. Probably feels that she got fouled, but a nice effort. Anytime I missed, I felt that I got fouled, so that's just my feelings.
You play basketball?
Yeah.
Oh, really? So it's true there is a league for short people?
That is a fact.
Ah, cool.
5'6" and under. I play center.
You're 5'6.5".
Exactly.
Another unforced error by Pioneer. Throwing the ball out of bounds. Kugel trying to get it back to Jenny Fischera, and Fischera was moving. Kugel threw it right out of bounds, so Huron will get turnover. 3:50 to play here in the third. Huron only up 3, 18-15. Williams with the jumper. Off the rim, no good. Rebounded by Judge. Jumper on the way for Pioneer. That's in front of the rim. Fischera tried to save it, could not do it. Good effort on Jenny Fischera's part. Oh, long three-pointer on the way. This is everything. Williams tried to save it, but foot on the end line. It'll be Pioneer ball.
Again, not the first time we've said that here tonight, but you just never know in a game.
Oh, Huron pressing. Oh, Worthing will get it over the timeline. He's going to be trapped. Call it a jump ball, and it'll be possession error favoring the Pioneers.
Some quick passing there by Pioneer, but they still fell into the trap, if you will, of dribbling up along that sideline. You're going to run into two players, and that's what's going to happen almost every time.
Worthing holding it. Now back to Fischera. To Worthing. Trying to work it down to Kugel down low. Nearly trapped in the corner once again. Knocked out of bounds by Huron.
Number 42, Michael Robinson. Also number 20, Michaela Ward. And number 11, Sarah Galloway.
Michaela Ward and Micah Robinson in for the River Rats.
Fischera will inbound. Tries to get it to Judge. Knocked out of bounds again by Huron.
For the Pioneers, number 11, Lizzie Fischera.
And the younger Fischera in now for Pioneer.
Well, Fischera launch a three from the corner. It's off the rim, no good. Rebounded by Sims. Glendale handed off to Robinson. Now Robinson gets it back to Glenn for three. Off the rim, no good. They're fighting for the rebound. There's a whistle.
And you can see here on coach Steve Vincent in the background there, kind of not really feeling that foul.
Well, Pioneer will have to
As
inbound
Coach
it with
Vincent.
this Huron press.
In a rare seated position.
A steal by Robinson. Gets it to Galladay. Puts the shot up, no good. She draws the foul.
See her try to dribble through that trap. Not as much, little outlet pass. Takes it right to the rack, as you're supposed to do. She'll be rewarded with a couple of easy ones.
First free throw is off the mark. Second one is in and out, no good. Rebounded by Kugel. And another steal by Huron. Picked off by Sims. She's going to launch a three. Off the rim, no good. Rebounded by Kugel. Sims with the set shot, 1 foot in the air when she launched that three. Another near steal by Glenn for Huron. It's out of bounds, though. Pioneer will keep it.
But again, that's primarily the only shot that the River Rats have been afforded with this 2-3 zone. The Pioneers playing so well.
Now they get it down deep to Kugel. Her shot is in and out, no good. Gets her own rebound. Putback is no good, but she draws the foul. Desiree Kugel will head to the free throw line. And you realize, Nick, she hits both of these. They're only down one. She hits the first one.
There's the interior pass to Kugel right there. Turns, just misses it, just bounces right back out. But again, she's head and shoulders taller than a lot of those other girls down there. They fouled her.
Hits both of her free throws, and Pioneer only down one, 18-17, with a minute left in the third quarter. Now Glenn driving, will pass it back out top. Out from the corner for three, and it's good by Galladay.
That's her second three-pointer of the evening.
And another steal by Huron. Robinson up court to Glenn, and the layup is good. Well, Pioneer breaking the press that time. Got it to Kugel, but was out of bounds off a Huron player, so they'll keep it. They were down, up, a Pioneer down one after those free throws, and just like that, they're down 6. 5-second violation, another unforced error by Pioneer.
That's outstanding defense by the River Rats, though, to make sure that they had a check on every single one of those Pioneer players.
Now 15 seconds left in the third. Now Galladay with another three-pointer. That's off the front of the rim. Rebounded by Robinson. Put back. No good. And that's going to do it after 3 quarters of play. A late burst by Huron, and they lead 23-17 here on City TV Sports. Telling you, and all the stick momentarily, and into the end zone.
Great throw, just got that toe in.
The shot is partially blocked by Kelly, and the fans are flooding the court. And a goal! Pass to Skull. Skull with a shot and over the head of And welcome back. Start of the fourth quarter. Huron up 23-17. Pioneer pulled it to win the 18-17, and Huron finished with a 5-0 run to end the quarter to give them the 6-point lead. Now, once again, that Pioneer zone keeping the Riverettes on the perimeter with the ball. As a shot by Golly, it's blocked by Kugel. Now trapping Worthing by the timeline, and timeout is called.
Smart timeout by the Pioneer coach there. Saves themselves the turnover. And hopefully they can get back in. Talk things over again, 30 seconds here in this fourth quarter.
Now Pioneer will inbound out of the timeout. Now shot by Pioneer, off the rim, no good. Jump ball possession. Stay in favor of the Pioneers. Could have easily called over and back on that play. But no call by the referees.
When you're so much significantly taller than everyone else down there, though, you're not as likely to get that call, unfortunately.
Now Pioneer gets the ball in bounds. Worthing handling. Now Jenny Fischera launches the three. Off the mark, no good. Out of bounds, it'll be Huron possession. Oh, Huron working on the perimeter, tries to get it in deep, does, and the layup is good. Their bucket for Garner.
Some rare point paints for the Riverettes there on that one. Paint points, excuse me.
And a steal by Williams down the floor, misses the layup. Rebounded by Jenny Fischera. Out of bounds off a Huron player. It'll stay Pioneer possession.
See the edge of her toe just barely on the line there when she had brief possession.
Referee right on top of that. And a shot by Worthing off the mark. Out of bounds, it'll stay Pioneer ball. Five-second violation one more time by Pioneer.
Those baseline inbounds have been a point of very, very tough times for the Pioneer girls so far tonight.
That is something they're going to have to work on in practice. They've gotten caught like that for 2-3 times this game. Now Williams on the baseline, over to Gallaty for three. In and out, no good. Rebounded by Garner. Nice offensive board by Alexis Garner. Back out top to King. Now Huron on the drive. Shot is no good. Rebounded by Kugel. Kira Smith on the shot for Huron. Shot by Pioneer, in and out and back in again. Basket by Slay. Draws the Pioneers to within 6. 4:50 to play in the game. Williams hesitate. Now she'll pass it up Galladay. Down to Garner. Garner with the shot. No good. Slay will rebound it for Pioneer. Now Slay for 3. In and out and back in again.
Ridline Slay with a quick 5 points in the last 40 seconds here.
And
brings her team within 3.
Within 3. Yeah, absolutely, Nick. And that'll cause a timeout by head coach Steve Vinson for Huron.
Might have to be drawing up a play to defend the Slayer there. That's what her friends call her.
Oh, so you're a friend of...
I really can't. I can't say that.
You're not at liberty?
4:15 to go here in the fourth quarter, though. And this is where you have the heart-to-heart with your players. You Slay wide open in that corner. Again, if you're Huron's coach Vincent down there in that little huddle, you got to tell your girls this is where you dig deep. You finish strong. They played hard the whole time, working hard on defense, working hard with that press. But this is really where you earn your money here, finishing strong.
And if you're Pioneer, you're saying, well, when you're down 6, now we're within 3. Can you finish the game? Can you come back and finish it? You got 4:15 to play, plenty of time.
All sorts of time left on that clock for either team to do what they need to do.
Now down low to Glenn. In and out, no good. Rebounded by Ball. Near steal. Now Bashira at the free throw line. Back out to Ball. That's no good. Rebounded by Kugel. Her putback is no good. She gets the rebound and puts it back again. And
Great
just like that,
effort.
the Pioneers are back to within 1.
Outstanding second effort by Kugel there. Didn't get discouraged after the first miss, stayed with it.
Now Williams for 3. That shot off the mark, rebounded by King. Now she'll throw one up for 3, and that's good. Ajane King with the 3-pointer. And there's a steal by Huron. Glenn with the layup, and it's good.
And of course, Huron right back into that press.
Another timeout by Pioneer. And Jenny Fisher brought that ball over the timeline. She was bumped by Williams. Could have called a foul, but referee's not calling many fouls tonight.
Let him play in the fourth quarter. I think that's the whole idea.
There's a look at that layup by Glenn.
A rare easy bucket for Huron there. Despite their really nice press and all the work they've been doing, they haven't benefited a lot of points off of it. Unofficially, I've got them hitting 5 3-pointers so far tonight. You know, that's half their points.
Now both teams have really missed points in transition tonight. Once again, Pioneer inbounding underneath their own basket. Huron with the press. Tipped by Robinson and stolen. Pick it up by King. Now Glenn will back it out. Send it back over to King. Now over to Micah Robinson. Now in the far corner to Galladay. Back out to Robinson. And King will launch a three-pointer, and it's nothing but net. Forget about that 1-point lead. Now it's 9.
Just like that, and that's what three-pointers will do. That's what this press will do. Huron definitely proving they're one of the better teams in Washtenaw County, and they're proving it
now
here.
Fischera will launch a three. That misses the mark. Picked up off the floor by Slay. Her jumper put back is good. Jumper by Robinson is good. Now Pioneer breaks the press. Jumper on the way. It's blocked, but we're going to have a hack on the arm.
Here you're seeing that breakneck pace again, and once again Pioneer cut that game, cut the lead close. You go see your pull up for that shot. Not sure exactly who they called it on. They had a few options on that one.
First on the way, it's good. Hampton's second one is on the way. In and out, no good. Rebounded by Galladay. Now Glenn quickly down the floor. Bounce pass is intercepted by Slay, and we'll have a jump ball possession. And Huron will keep it. Minute and a half to play.
You see Huron trying to go for an interior pass on that one. Not entirely sure why. I mean, just keep passing around the perimeter. You need to kill some time here with an 8-point lead.
Huron will call timeout.
Maybe that's what Coach Steve Vincent is coming to tell his girls right now. There's no rush. They're in the lead.
Leading by 8. They can be patient. They can run the clock out if they wanted to. If they want to work their offense and get a good shot, they don't have to rush, like you said, Nick.
On that last possession, you did see Pioneer coming out a little bit farther on their zone defense, though, trying to pressure the ball a little bit more. And perhaps that's what the Pioneer coach right there will be telling their girls. Keep at it, keep working hard. Quick hands.
Looks like they tried to bounce pass between Slay's legs, and she was on top of that.
That always sounds awesome in theory, but in practice, rarely a good idea.
Huron will inbound. King will bring it back out top. And Huron will run a little bit of a weave here.
And here's that time-killing play we were talking about.
There's the three-pointer from Galladay off the mark. Offensive rebound by Garner. King will bring it back out top. And Fischera will be called for the foul. 54.6 to play.
I don't know if somebody from Pioneer's bench told the senior to make that foul or if she just got tired of this game.
Now times are wasting, down 8. And Pioneer will take a full timeout.
Once again down there, probably going to talk about fouling, how far away teams are from the bonus, and where to go from this point on. And don't fall for that high pick time-killing play. Saw referee Nate Thompson saying 4 fouls for Pioneer.
Now a foul call. Hampton called for the foul on Pioneer. Smith will inbound for Huron. Oh, Glenn takes it all the way back in the backcourt, then he'll bring it up. And Hampton will foul again.
And it looks like that.
Another whistle, another foul. Hampton's picked up 3 fouls in the matter of 15 seconds.
Somebody's got to do it. And that will put Huron in the bonus now. Shooting 1-and-1s.
That'll send Glenn to the free throw line. First one on the way, no good. Rebounded by Kugel. And Pioneer down the floor quickly, and Fischer dribbles it off her foot and out of bounds. And you can see the look of frustration on Jenny Fischer's face.
Fischer very frustrated there, but again, if I'm not mistaken, she's played every minute of this game. You know, she's going to be a little bit tired out. She's done an awful lot for her team this evening.
Oh, Glenn over the timeline. 32.9 seconds left now. And another foul call. There, Hampton with the reach in on the replay there. The throw is in and out, no good. Rebounded by Fischer. And once again, Pioneer called for being out of bounds on the receiving pass. That time it was Slay. Another turnover. And it's Huron ball. 26 seconds left. And a timeout is called.
Quick 30-second timeout there. Called by the River Rats. Probably discussing a little bit how to break this press, where to go, who to get the ball to get on the line.
Because Pioneer's gotten what they wanted. They haven't scored any free throws, but they haven't been able to score on their end, so it stayed an 8-point lead. Another foul on Huron. Well, they'll head back down to the other end.
At the line, she won number 12, Arbor.
It'll be number 12, junior Barbara Runstadler's turn.
And the first free throw is good. Next one is off the mark. Now Worthing handling it. Gets it to Hampton. Hampton with the wild shot. And she picks up, draws the foul.
Thus far, it
12
seems
seconds left.
Her job to do the fouling. Now she is on the receiving end. a couple of free throw opportunities here.
First one is no good. I'd like to thank all the people that make this production possible. Our director, Rob Cross. Audio and replay by Jim Slim McKinley. Computer graphics by Katsumi Nagai. Our camera guys, Chris Mason, Joe Dinda, and Robert Hughes. And Huron pulls down the rebound off a Huron player out of bounds. It will be Pioneer possession with 7 seconds left. Three-pointer on the way from Hampton, no good. Rebounded by Slay. Her putback is good, and that's going to do it. Valiant effort by the Pioneers on the road, but they come up short, 36-29. And as the teams will come at midcourt to shake hands. Once again, this is Pete Poyer for Nick Wisniewski from the greenhouse. It's Huron 36 and Pioneer 29 here on City TV Sports.